The list of candidates on the ballot in November just got a lot shorter. The primary election held Tuesday, with polls closing at 8 o'clock last night, and the race for U.S. Senate in Minnesota has been narrowed down from 16 candidates to 3. All of these now with 98% of the precincts reporting this morning. On the GOP side, incumbent Norm Coleman came away with an easy victory, taking more than 91% of the vote. Republican challenger Jack Shepard received only 9%. On the DFL side, it was a bit closer, but Al Franken comes out on top with 65% of the vote. Priscilla Lord Ferris was second with 30%. The other 5 candidates received less than 2%. And Dean Barkley comes away with the win for the Independence Party. Barkley received 58% of the vote, while Moore County resident and endorsed candidate Stephen Williams came in with only 7%. A seat in the State House is also up for grabs this year. Incumbent DFLer Robin Brown squared off against William Wagner, and Brown received 87% of the vote last night. Wagner pulled in 13% of the voters. Brown will now go head-to-head with Republican candidate Eric Larson for House Seat 27A. One of the big races last night decided who will challenge District 1 Democrat Tim Walz. With 93% of the precincts reporting this morning, Republican Party-endorsed candidate Brian Davis of Rochester pulled in 66% of the vote, edging out State Senator Dick Day of Owatonna, who received 34%. And the mayors of Austin and Albert Lea are up for re-election this year. And out of the pool of candidates, the top 2 will now move on to the general election. And in Albert Lea, incumbent Mayor Randy Erdman edged out Michael Murtaugh last night. Erdman received 45%, Murtaugh 44%. The 2 men will now face off in the November election. And in the Austin mayor race, incumbent Tom Steen got 55% of the vote and will go up against challenger Mark Nagel. In November, Nagel received 36% of the vote. And it was an interesting situation when it comes to the Rochester City Council race. In wards 2 and 4, the incumbent candidate did not receive the most votes in the primary. In the second ward, challenger Michael Wojcik received 47% of the vote, while incumbent Marcia Marcoux pulled in only 34%. The same situation played out in the fourth ward, where challenger Mark Bilderbach got 47% of the vote over longtime incumbent Pat Carr, who brought in only 29%. Steve Barlow also was a close third, receiving 24% of the vote for that spot.